Greg, we've talked about Elder Scrolls Online quite a bit.
You know, I'm excited for it. I was excited for it when I thought I had to pay a subscription fee.
And Brian Albert of IGN lets us know that Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited coming to Xbox One, PS4. So finally we have a release date for the promised console version of the Elder Scrolls Online.
Right.
Bethesda's MMO, The Elder Scrolls Online, according to the story, is coming to Xbox One and PS4 on June 9th with several updates, so during E3. Titled The Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited, the MMO includes everything from the original PC and Mac game, plus all the updates and content additions. It will not require a monthly subscription fee. So...
Have either of you guys actually played ESO?
I have.
No
Samuel writes in to beyond.ign.com and says, Beyond. And good day. Elder Scrolls Online coming to consoles with no subscription. This made it go from no chance of me buying it to my most anticipated game of the year.
Whoa.
I am a huge console Elder Scrolls fan, but I will never touch a subscription because I do not have enough dedicated gaming hours a week. Thank you, Bethesda. Regards, Samuel McBee. Now, you were going somewhere... I think negative with this.
I'm sorry. I'm a big grump today. I don't know what it... No, I played a lot of ESO when it was first released. And I haven't played it... To be fair, I haven't played it in months. But when I played it, I was dreadfully disappointed. Now, it is very pretty. It really is. But it is also kind of vapid and soulless. At least it was when I was playing it. And... when you don't have to pay a subscription fee, that's great. That changes a lot for you. But even then, there's too many good games to waste time playing bad ones.
Yep.
And when I played ESO, it was at best an exercise in tedium. The beginning was really interesting, but as time passed and you got farther along, you're just like, oh man, I am really, really getting tired of this. It was like. Sometimes we try to make that transition from a single-player game to a multiplayer game. Like when they try to do that with Ultima Online in the beginning, it was just a complete mess. You run into some of those same kind of issues. But where on Ultima Online, their solution was to just say, well, then just do everything, and then we'll sort it out later. And at least it created a very interesting universe. ESO took the opposite kind of WoW track and narrowed things. And in the process of that narrowing in that big open world, something got lost. I hope I'm not being too nebulous about it, but I do feel like you have a big world that's beautiful and neat to look at, and there's not actually all that much that's interesting to do there.
Gotcha.
And that was my problem with ESO.
See, I had started playing it and only hung in like an hour or two because I was on PC and I wasn't happy, and I was just like, I'll wait for consoles, not knowing it was going to be so far off.
Yeah.
And so I'm still excited to give it a shot and try it out and go, but it's interesting that you had problems, the longer you played.
It might have gotten better. But looking at the way they had designed it, I'm not sure they could make it all that much better because again it was just modern MMOs, with the exception of things like Eve or some of the smaller ones, tend to be very streamlined, and that frustrates me anyway. So maybe I'm just not an MMO guy, but ESO just after a while is like, man, this is just starting to feel like work, and that's
never fun. That's never good.
No, definitely not.